friends, and welcome back, greetings. This is a quick little follow-up episode. Sorry, I always forget to do my hair before I start. So if you were following along and you watched the last episode I put up about Control, you noticed that there was some confusion about the two different versions. Well, as I was signing off, I explained that I was going to uninstall the basic, not Series X version, and install from the marketplace the Ultimate Edition that listed the expansion packs in it as part of the bundle. And here's the weird thing. It doesn't seem to be attached. All right, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what happened or why it happened, but let's take a look at this. This is Control, the Ultimate Edition. I've uninstalled the other one, and it had the game save from the other Ultimate Edition. But check this out. This is the weird part. Oh, come on, my stupid stick drift on this. It doesn't show the add-ons. Doesn't show them. And here's the really weird part. If you've ever been to your file, to this icon right here, free up space, it shows them there, but it's listing them as leftover add-ons. What? So I don't know if these are even connected to. There's nothing here. Shrinkable games. That's a different category of things. So for example, over here, I have these two leftover add-ons because I had these games installed and then I removed them to make room. But it didn't uninstall sometimes some add-ons get left behind. I'm leaving them there because these are two games I intend to reinstall once I've cleared out some other games, having done first impression reviews. But this doesn't make sense to me, because if I install the Ultimate version, which lists in its thingy, in its info, that these two are bundled together with it, they shouldn't be listed as leftover add-ons. They should be associated with the install for the Ultimate Edition. Now, I have my install set up for the external drive for all games, no matter what type, to drop into the external drive by default. Because I usually have the internal drive packed with games that I'm going to play, in theory, soon. That I want to play in the next week or so. And then I've got room on the external drive to install things I want to play later. And then if they're Series X, I've got to juggle things and move them onto the external drive. So when I reinstalled this just now, and forgive me for doing all this over explanation, I just think it's weird. And if I knew of a bug writing page, a bug reporting page for the marketplace, which there probably is, I would go write this up. I'm too tired to do it now. I'm going to sign off from this and crash out. But so the weird thing was that before I did that, I checked, and the regular version seemed to have these attached to them. And that does not make sense to me. Like, it should be attached to this. Oh, so when I installed this, right, it was I originally installed it in my external drive, and then it installed the add-ons too to the external drive. Then I went to the external drive, where usually when you're just looking, either in this version or in the move version menu of things, it doesn't show add-ons, right? So like if you click on something and it's got add-ons, it'll tell you, oh, I see that you've got add-ons, we'll move this. See, it'll say right there, Batman Arkham Knight plus 7 add-ons. And what I noticed right before I uninstalled the not Series X version of the game was that it said it had 2 add-ons. But the full version does not. Watch, let's go look over here. Move or copy. Control. See? Doesn't say anything about add-ons. Call of Duty, 5 add-ons. Call of Duty, this is Vanguard, but Call of Duty, 39 add-ons. Because it's Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, and now the pre-install for Black Ops 6, because they consolidated and created this mini launcher called the Headquarters. Alright, that's a dubious choice. They coulda, shoulda, woulda kept building all these games with the new engine and just had them be separate installs. But anyways, long story short, I think this is a bug. I think that this should have the add-ons because it is labeled the Ultimate Edition, right? And it doesn't. And for some reason, when I had the regular version installed, it did. Now, the Ultimate Edition Series X version does look ever so slightly prettier. There's just something about it in 30 FPS with ray tracing that makes it look ever so slightly cooler. Let's go look at the game card, right? This is supposed to be Ultimate Edition. And when we go look at it in Microsoft Store, it does this. It says launch included with Game Pass. Okay, Ultimate Edition details. This doesn't list the add-ons, and it usually does. Control Ultimate Edition contains the main game and all. Oh no, there it is. All previous release expansions, the Foundation and Awe, in one great value package. It does not include the Xbox One Ultimate Edition. 4K graphics and 60p performance. Okay, so what's also weird is if you scroll down to include it in, it just says Ultimate Edition. Now, if I go over here and look at that, this says bundle called Culture. Contains the same game, the main game, but all previously released. Please note, this version of the game is exclusive for Xbox Series X. It does not include the Xbox One version of Control Ultimate Edition. That's fine. But it doesn't have the fucking bundle. And it's supposed to. And the bundle's installed, but it's like, I don't know where to go. And when I had the other version, which I guess is also an Ultimate Edition, it's just the series. See, this is so confusing. Why does it have two listings? One that says Control Ultimate Edition, and one that says Control Ultimate Edition Series X, Control Season Pass, Control Expansion 1, Control Expansion 2. This is the one that I try to install. And check this out. When you go here, what? It lists this, and this is what I think this is what happened to me originally. When I said, oh, give me the Ultimate Edition. I want the expansion packs if it's free and it's part of Game Pass. And I got this and I was like, wait, what? It's got two base games? I don't understand. And then, see? Installable add-ons. Installed. Do I only get access if I have the old version? The previous gen version? Is that the only way I'm going to get access? Another thing that I noticed, and I can't seem to find it now, because it's not showing up. Oh, here we go. No, there it is. Add-ons for this game. This is the Ultimate Control Edition. Add-ons for this game. Installed, installed, installed. Show all. Installed, installed, but this says it costs $4.49. Manage included with Game Pass. And when I click manage, it says installed. I'm so confused. This content requires game. Now, I don't know if I have to buy this to get them to connect to the Series X version. Okay, but let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's go to the store. Oh wait, no. Let's go here. Oh, I didn't mean to launch it. Sorry. I have launched it, and it remembered my previous game from the Ultimate Edition. But when I played the Xbox One version, it didn't cross over. So it's two different games. It isn't like some games where it's like a cross-gen in one install. If we go to the game card, go to the store. Oh, and we do this. Oh, and I can do X info, but I can't open the, okay. So it's really confusing. But I bet if I install this base game, it's going to be like, oh yeah, we got the downloads, we got the add-ons. Add-on does not need to be installed. I really don't understand. And I don't know how to, I'm thinking I'll look this up online and someone's got, but I don't know how to word what do I search? I went to the Control official website and it makes it sound like if you install that, you're going to get the bundle. And then it describes the expansions very vaguely. I don't know what to do. Except maybe resort to... I wanted to play whichever version was going to be the one with the bundle. Okay, let's open this. Okay. Let's open this. Control. This just says it includes Control. It's on sale for $7.49. This one says it's got the passes. If I click on this and I go add-ons for this game, show all, it says installed, but this costs new story content and side missions, as well as new weapons and mods inspired by the oldest house mystery origins. All brings a new story content and side missions, as well as new weapons and mods to the world of Control. But this says included in Game Pass. And this says it's installed. If I install this, this is the one that's going to say it has access to the extended content, which doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, friends. This doesn't say anything about having access to that, but the add-ons, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't want to have both games installed. I want to have one version of the game that has the add-ons. As subtle and as tiny as the difference is, I liked how slightly better looking it looked with ray tracing. But that's less important to me than having access to the full game with the additional content. But I have no way of knowing that I actually have access to it in the Ultimate version that's Series X rated. That sounded worse than I meant it to. That is the one that is Series X enhanced. And it doesn't indicate it in the menu anywhere. And I don't know. How will I know if something that comes up, what mods, what stories, what side quests, how will I know if they're part of the expansion or not? Somebody help me. I don't know what to do. I really, really don't know what to do. The part that really weirded me out was when I moved them. And the fact that they're listed as leftovers. And the weird thing is, if I reinstall the other one, I bet they'll connect. And if I move them, they'll move with it. Even though I don't need to move it into the Series X drive. I don't know what to do, you guys. And I don't know how to ask the internet. If anyone watching this knows the answer, like, is it fine? Is it just a glitch in the store, but this is going to work and it's got the, I should stick with the Ultimate Edition? Or, yeah, it's weird and it's backwards and they haven't said anything about it, but play the Xbox One Edition because that's the one where you're getting the bundle. I'm too tired for this. I kind of wanted to play a little more, but I kind of don't also. So I don't know how long we're going to play, but I thought I'd fire it up and push a little harder so that this video wasn't just that 16 minutes and 16 seconds, literally, as I look at the clock, of me rambling about this problem. This is giving me a headache. Also, the fact that my controller has massive stick drift. Part of me wants to reinstall. Woof. If I reinstall the other version of the game, I should be able to open up to this exact same moment from the previous save, and then just compare what they look like one more time. Anyways, I did find a couple of extra things when I fired it up earlier. There was something over here that we picked up. I don't remember what it is now. And there was something in the room where we have the meeting with what's her name. There was something way in the back.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so
over here,
don't hesitate to ask me anything.
There was this box that opened up and unlocked a core memory thing, and I don't have access to those yet. Maybe we will do that. I don't want to have both versions of the game installed and then be sitting around wondering which version am I supposed to be playing. Also, what is this? Why would I have different outfits? And how come a bonus outfit isn't something that comes with the bonus thing? So that's my dilemma. Part of me wants to keep playing, but part of me totally doesn't want to. Ooh, I can't touch that. That's interesting. When I first jumped in here, those all moved around because I knocked them over and stuff. Oh, I clearly need to go there next. And also, I realized that I could open this. And I went in here and I found a couple of other things. I found one other thing. It's sitting over here on this cot. Ooh, is that supposed to be blood? That looks absolutely shitty. Like, given how awesome the rest of this game looks, that bloodstain looks like it's from 30 years ago. Okay, so weird thing about those vaults, the doors will automatically close eventually. But while you're inside, you can close yourself inside, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess there must be a reason for that. Alright. What does the internet know about this? What should I do? Should I play the older version because that seems to functionally have the extended content with it? I don't know what to do. I guess we can. No, a part of me wants to stay right here. Yeah, you know what? As weird and redundant as this is, I'm gonna install the Series 1 version again, or the Xbox One version again, to compare and contrast, and to see if the bundles move with that version. If they move with that version, that means they're connected. No, it's not from here. This is so weird. It should list the add-ons there. But it doesn't. Just super bizarre. I installed this. I don't know if I have to pay for it. And then it's connected. Maybe. And it's tempting. Because, oh, by the way, I learned some interesting things. Because I didn't know anything about this game when I installed it. And so, in trying to figure this out, I went over to the main website. And it shows that this version should have those expansion packs. And it should be fine. And it doesn't say anything about the other version having expansion packs. But I did learn two interesting facts. This game is got some sort of universal crossover tie-in to the Alan Wake series, which is a series of games I've been on. Like, I wonder. I had an Xbox 360 Alan Wake game installed for free because it was free at the time, and then I think because the new Alan Wake games were coming on, they took it off Game Pass, and now it's like on sale for $3. I never played it, but I had it installed. It was Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Now I'm really intrigued. I also recently, not realizing it was related to this game, saw a preview for Alan Wake 2 and its expansion pack that looks like a spoof on Twilight Zone. That looks awesome. It looks like a completely weird spin-off that's going off on a crazy tangent. But apparently, these crossovers, these expansion packs, are where this game connects officially to the Alan Wake universe. And apparently in the Alan Wake universe, the Bureau of Control is mentioned and several of the characters show up. But it's a little more subtle. That's another thing. The other thing I learned is they are working on 2 sequels for this. Well, one's a spin-off and the other's a proper sequel. They're working on Control 2, which sounds great. Especially if once I'll be excited about it even more once we figure this business out. But they're also working on a tactical shooter multiplayer game, based in this universe, inspired, set in this, in the Bureau of Control. They're not promoting it on Xbox yet. It's over on the official Control website for the publisher. If you go there and click through and poke around, you'll find it. Just type in Control Game and find the official website, and you'll see. I forget what the tactical shooter is going to be called, but it's a tactical multiplayer shooter based on all this. I'm excited for that. No release dates available yet, from what I gathered. Okay, so we're going to look at this. We're going to manage this. I can install this. Save changes. Suspend my game. Okay, then I don't know how long this is gonna. Yeah, install on the game drive. Yes. Okay, suspend my game. See over here, these are up here because I installed this and I moved it to the internal drive, and these didn't move with it. So then I moved them physically, and they're still listed as like leftover add-ons. Now, after I install this, I'm gonna move. How do I find those? More options. No. I don't know how to. How do I find those and move them? How did I move them before? Oh, I gotta go to free up space. Now they're not leftovers. Did you see how it changed? I'm sorry, I'm looking at the screen. That's why I'm always over here, because I'm looking up at the screen that you guys are looking at. But so they're no longer listed as leftovers. That's because it's installing the other version of the game. I guess I'll gladly put up with not having to juggle it by leaving it on the external drive and it looking ever so slightly not as beautiful, ever so tiny bit less awesome, the tiniest bit not as gorgeous. And then again, I didn't really remember what the graphics setting said in the old version, so it might have ray tracing and it might look almost as good. And it really is such a subtle difference that it's not going to matter to me. But it's just so weird. They were sitting here after I moved. I found them over here, and I'm like, well, because I moved the Ultimate Edition from where it installed on my external drive, the Zeppoverse drive, and moved it onto the internal Series X drive. And then I looked in under management, and they weren't there. And then I came over here because I was like, oh, leftover add-ons, and they were just orphan add-ons just hanging out here above these other guys. So then you can click move, right? Like you can move them, as in like maybe you moved the game, but somehow the add-ons didn't move, so move them. So I did that, and they were still in this menu after I moved them. But now that I've installed it, but the thing is, they're unless they show up at the bottom, they're not showing up. So, I don't know what happened. I have no idea. But, we're gonna I do want to keep pushing into the game a little bit further. Maybe today. If not, the next time that I wake up. Because I'm tired. But I'm so bizarre. We got 12 minutes for this to install. We're going to let this install. And I'm going to thank you for watching this rambling video of me being confused. And if anybody watching this knows what what is going on and what I should do, I mean, I feel like my Xbox is telling me whatever they promised you, this version is getting the add-ons, which doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that Ultimate version, which says in its description, does not include this version of the game, asks you to install it. Like, none of that is making sense to me. And if I were a bug reporting officer for Xbox, I'd be like, what the fuck, guys? We need to fix this. This is messed up. This is a bug. And here's what I think is going on. But I don't know. Also, while we were looking at the Alan Wake games, because I was like, oh wait, this is a crossover? This is an Alan Wake side game spin-off? I was like, well, Alan Wake. I typed it in, and I noticed that they were all on discount, but the newer one's still kind of pricey. And then I saw this, and I thought this may be a different, some kind of Alan Wake spin-off. It's not. It's another suspense, supernatural exploration investigation game that's set in Sweden or Norway or something on an oil rig. And it doesn't tell you what kind of, it doesn't show you, the photos show one gross creepy thing, but it doesn't really make, you don't know what it is. It doesn't make it clear. And then it does says you are dealing with an overwhelming and supernatural foe, but it doesn't show you any of the monster. Whatever it is that you're fighting. And you've no guns. What? So this looks... Check this out. So this drops apparently on the 18th. It's not ready to play yet. It's a pre-install with Game Pass. Look at it. It's Christmas 1975 and celebrations are cut short as a disaster strikes an oil rig off... Oh, Scotland. And so you can see there's like gross things going on, but you don't see an actual monster yet, unless that's a person or something that's been webbed. Traverse the rig to save your crew from an otherworldly horror as you struggle to stay alive amid a scene on the edge of all logic and reality. Where does it say that you have no guns? Oh, it must be in the store, in the longer description. Here we go. Is a return to the first-person narrative horror genre for the Chinese Room, which is a developer, creator, and critically acclaimed games such as Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, and Dear Esther. You're an offshore rig worker. Blah, blah, blah. Explore a stunningly realized offshore oil rig. I can't imagine an oil rig being stunning, but okay. In 70s Scotland that evolves throughout the story. World-class visual, audio, and writing from award-winning studio The Chinese Room Star-studded cast of voice actors: Alec Newman, Nev McIntosh, and more. Never heard of either of those people. World-class, haunting soundtrack by Jason Graves. 6 hours of terrifying gameplay. That's short. Brace yourselves for a symphony of action. Live the action. Immerse an immersive disaster story aboard an authentic North Sea oil rig. Face a terrifying, unrelenting foe. Pray that you want to experience the beauty and ferocity of the sea as it rips apart one of humanity's strongest structures in its steadfast crew. So apparently it all falls apart. Escape the rig. Avoid, distract, and sneak around in best attempts to survive. No weapons, no powers, just your wits and determination. Run, climb, and swim through the flooding corridors and storm-lashed outer decks. Struggle for survival as one wrong step could be your last. This sounds like they turned... They took the idea... I don't know. For some reason... Tomb Raider, but all of it happening on one location of this oil rig. That's what it feels like. Because in Tomb Raider, no weapons, no special powers. You're just trying to get to places and survive. Well, I don't know if on some Tomb Raiders there's weapons. Maybe there is. In the Tomb Raider that I played, you're just mountain climbing. And it's scary. And it was frustrating as all hell, too. I loved it, but then I was like, I can't play this. And then what did I do? A few months later, I installed all the Tomb Raiders, all the new updated Tomb Raiders that I could find. And I bet there's a few of the older versions that are free from like 360 or something that I could find. Or that are super cheap. Anyways, guys, I don't know what to do, but I'm going to sign off to let this finish installing, make some tea, because I'm all out. And then I might, well, maybe I'll just crash out and get some sleep. But the next time we're on, it's ready to start. Sometimes it says ready to start, and then you can't do anything. Maybe I'll talk my way through this entire install. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up both games and just look at that room and to see whether or not I really care about the Series X graphics enhancements, because it looked awesome and impressive we played the old version first, and then I don't know. They're gonna figure out. I guess I'll uninstall the Ultimate version and see if the bundles still make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, it says it's able to start. Oh, here it goes. I guess we started it. It may or may not remember my previous... It may or may not have... It should, actually. I don't know. We'll find out in a second here. Once it's... Apparently it will load. Or at least it'll try to load. This situation is giving me a headache. Okay, it's taking forever. I think probably because it's not fully installed. I've always been hesitant with the ready to start thing. It even has a little... You ever notice it's got a little indicator like, it'll be ready to start here. Because I've tried to start games when it says ready to start and it'll just be like, sorry, you have to finish installing. Oh, weird. First of all, let's look at options. Oh. Got the same... This doesn't have the graphics options. This just has display and then gameplay. But it doesn't say like, oh, activate a certain graphics mode or another. That's dumb. Why would you play one-hit kills? These don't line up very well, and it's annoying. Aim, multi-launch. Oh, that's just my eyes. Okay, anyways. Mute copyrighted music. There's copyrighted music in this game? Okay, so this is what it looks like. There's no graphics adjustments, as you saw, as opposed to in the Series X version that has, if you remember when we looked at it, you can run it at 60 frames per second in 4K, or you can run it at 30 frames per second with ray tracing. So one's called performance and the other is called graphics. I just switched it to, I clicked on the ray tracing version because I don't have a lot of ray tracing games, and it was subtle, but it did look interestingly different, like in the tiniest ways imaginable. Something about little details, like some of the hair looked better, some of the facial animations looked better, the shading looked a little better. This is taking forever to load. It says ready to start, but while the Hiss invasion is the imminent threat, it is not the only danger in the oldest house. Ooh, that's scary. It shouldn't be taking this long to load. Is it because it's like checking against the install? Here's the thing about Ultimate Editions. I like it when the game lets you know what's what and that you got it. Oh, another interesting weird thought that I had. The ray tracing makes the tiniest bit of difference. Adds a little something, a little oomph, a little extra in the atmospherics. You notice this guy was like kind of glowing earlier. It's sort of difficult to compare. There's a few things that like you get like weird. You see that? Oh wait. Are those... Oh, never mind. That's not a graphic error. Those are tubes flying through the tube delivery system that are actually tubes. Okay, oh, so first of all, let's... I'm just doing this to, like, see... It's clearly telling me to go over there. Trying to really, it does look ever so slightly better, the enhanced version. Something about the textures and the shading working a little nicer. It's hard to tell. Why is this guy glowing? This guy's glowing over here, but only from certain angles. That glow is a little more prominent in the other version. Like, it'd be great if there was some sort of unlocked thing in, like, the outfits. Be like, yay, you've got this reward because you got the ultimate version. I'm trying to really look at the details of things to go, like, okay, I really would rather play the Series X. See how he's kind of glowing? Curiously, I don't have my gun anymore right now, which doesn't make sense. And I found this mod, which I didn't find in the other version. I gotta find the thingamahoo. And we found a portrait and this control point. This thing is interesting. This is one of the things I found that we did not read in the first read-through, in the first playthrough, or the second. Examination of paranatural topics. Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the old house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or who knows what, or vulnerable spots in the old house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the old house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the old house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the house refuse to be redacted. Okay. Did I open the thing? Oh yeah, there's a thing in the back of this room. I opened it and I already...
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
So, weapon mod, shatter projectile boost. That's different. I wanted the ammo refill. I don't know where I found that. One way or the other, okay. Once I decide which version I'm gonna stick with, I'm gonna start over from scratch. Because I've realized, in poking around, I realized that there was a couple of things here and there that I missed. Like, just cool, discoverable things. But okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a really good look at her. See, like, that weird loose hair wasn't as distracting in the other version. And then something about the shading in her face and around her neck looked better. And that weird line on her clavicle didn't exist. I really want the other version to be the one with the things. Although I guess his attacks can occur even in previously visited areas. Okay, so that's so confusing. But watch this. If we go manage add-ons, see, here, for this game, these are listed as downloadable add-ons. The what? Why do I have... What? Why do I have it on... Now I'm confused. I'm extra confused. I don't... Okay, it's not double installed. Sometimes I've accidentally copied a game from the external to the internal or vice versa, and then I had 2 copies of it, and I don't need that. Manage game. If I click on manage game on this one, installation on internal storage. This one doesn't list the add-ons. And then if I manage, if I go to management, stop it. Manage game with 2 add-ons installed. Oh, why? Why? HDR is not supported by your TV. FPS boost is not available for this game. Okay. Good grief, yo. Okay. So this is fully installed now. And we've got both side by side. This is the regular version. This is the Ultimate Edition. And I don't understand why it's doing what it's doing. Okay, we're going to open it up. This is going to load way faster. See how fast that loaded? We're just going to look. I'm not going to play. I'm just going to look. Maybe I'm not going to start over. It doesn't look that different, does it? It's a little bit different, but not that much. Also, let's check settings. Display. Whoa. This looks different. The movement looks different. Oh, man, I want to play this version.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
What? I mean, it looks... Does it look different? Does it look the same? Does it matter? I think ultimately it kind of doesn't matter. At this point, what matters to me is it really kind of looks the same, doesn't it? The shadows are doing the same sort of thing. The lighting's a little bit better. Like her clavicle isn't doing that weird thing that it was doing. No, yes it is. It's still doing it. There's a little, see that little line right there? I don't think it might be a hair. It's like doing a weird thing and reflecting light in a funny way. That's just one strand of hair they put right there on her collar. I don't know. When I Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This version doesn't show the add-ons. This version, why is it installed on 2 drives? It's not. Why does it say I have this version installed on the internal drive when it doesn't show up here? Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a weird experiment right now. Visually, while I felt like something looked better, ultimately it didn't. I'm not going to be able to tell the difference. We're going to uninstall this. Bye-bye. Control Ultimate Edition Series X. That should be disappearing. Okay. It's not there anymore. Let's go see about... No, it's not there. Leftover add-ons. It's not reading leftover add-ons. Storage devices. Wait, let's do this. Let's go back over here to here, and then go manage games and add-ons. Game installed on 2 drives. Manage installation on the Zeppoverse. On internal. Ah. Downloadable add-ons. Okay, on 2 drives. Manage. Install on Zeppoverse drive. Okay. This is asking for those. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Manage add-ons. Internal storage. We're gonna uninstall these. Save changes. Okay. Now, we should have not ruined. That should have opened up to 20 gigs, right? I didn't check. View contents. Control. Manage game. On the external drive. Downloadable add-ons. Installed. Install will install. Save changes. All right, friends. For whatever reason, and hopefully this means it actually will work, the bonus content that is advertised as being part of Ready to Start. Now, do these launch independently? That's a thing. It says Ready to Start. What happens if I click on this? It launches the game. That's interesting. I've never clicked on an add-on to launch the game. Now, is it a separate thing? Oh dear, Remedy, what is going on? I wonder if it's that the Ultimate Edition, they want you to buy the add-ons, but for whatever reason, somehow this version gets them for free? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm confused. But, okay, it's loading nice and fast. We got aim assist set. Might play later on with deleting that. Energy recovery multiplier. Yeah, we can change your multipliers. I don't want that. The only thing I might do is make it a little brighter. I think I did that previously. While the Hiss invasion is the imminent threat, it is not the only danger in the old house. In the oldest house. I'm really excited to see how much of this genuinely gets explained. And if I'll ever even notice whether or not I played the bonus content. I mean, presumably I'll be able to, because it says it's there. See, now for some reason I'm getting this very strange impression that this looks uglier, but I think it also sort of layers in the graphics, and then on the cutscenes it looks awesome. All of the cutscenes look really amazing. Let's go over here real quick because I don't remember if I've found these things here in this version. We've done gotten that. Just me, or did it feel like it was different?
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know.
Did already get this?
No stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Okay. This is Central Executive. Enter the communications department. Is that yellow thing? Now what the fuck is this room about? Let's play a little more. Also, where the F is my gun? Okay, reload efficiency. Missions. Enter the communications department behind the hotline. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone. To understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her, they hope they can provide insight into his vision. His invasion. Health boost, health recovery. Let's go health recovery, I guess. What happened to my gun, though? Ah, there it is. How come I can't use it over here? Is it over here? No gun. Interesting. That's a thing. So these things are cool. Undefined reading. I have conceptual material, undefined reading. You do not have a clearance level. I don't know what I need to do about that. I don't know if it's something I've missed.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
What the fuck are they talking about? Can't get in there. The voice overwork is creepy. Okay. This guy's alive! Or I'm just kicking him. Is this guy alive?
You've taken your past and your past with you. Must be under conceptual.
Alright, these guys are green, so I'm not supposed to shoot them. Found stuff, and we got some health. Yeah, once I'm into it, like, I'm not really caring about the graphics so much. Like, once you get into the environment and the setting, it's like, let's just do the things. Travel costs, visitor reservation, dinner reservations, Unread. Where's the unread one? Travel costs. Here we go. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Banco, and Apple Fudge. Accommodations, 831, meals, silver, 14, gasoline, 200. I wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. Boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Health recovery per elemental pickup, plus 20%. Energy recovery. I don't know what those triangles mean, but I can deconstruct them to gain 50 more of those triangles. Let us see. Oh, I should have looked for that blood stain. Let's go back. Just for shits and giggles. Go all the way back. Oh. That was a reference to a Oingo Boingo fucking song. Did you catch that? What the fuck? There's no blood stain! Okay, I don't know if that's just the game being glitchy, or the graphics theme being an issue, or the game being spooky as fuck. Right now, the game's being spooky as fuck. Am I supposed to kill these guys or not? They are neither red nor green. How do I get a clearance there? I bet I gotta like... move along here. Interesting. You know what I missed that I want? I want like a scanny thing. Like we've had it in several games, but this is breaking through. Sorry, not so dead guy. There are some weird glitches some weird layering in of stuff that I haven't noticed. Okay, what the fuck is this shit? I'm hearing weird ass noises everywhere, and I don't know what to do.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. Work on that.
Alright, we're not supposed to go there. That's annoying. When am I gonna get the Hiss barrier? Alright. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss barrier. Confidential. Summary. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear in ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? At some point. That looks like more hiss barrier. Yep. Dead letters. Ooh. Oh, but apparently I'm in the right direction. I'm in the right spot. That's spooky. I don't like these like crazy transitions. Let's go see what's over here. Fucking bathrooms everywhere. But there's a thing. Unstable area notice. Please beware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green, stable. Yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Ah! The toilet paper fell off the thing! That's hilarious. I was thinking earlier how this very much reminds me, this environment, at any rate, very much reminds me of Starfield. Although, oh, what the fuck was that? Did you see that weird blue streak? That doesn't sound good in there. Havana summary. An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring a majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. That's a real-world reference. Redacted deaths were reported and the outgoing information was been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy at the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the awe, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for X minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off. After Formula 19 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file. Okay. Part of me totally wants to open this. Part of me is not excited about these noises at all. It definitely seems to be coming from there. So there's like a little bit of graphic distortion, like you see up in that pattern there. That's totally normal. I don't know if that wouldn't be there in the Series X version, but it's at some point, I'm assuming. It's funny. Now we're knocking the toilet paper off. Where the fuck are we? Oh, Here we go. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at my address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okay. This is definitely unnerving and psychologically disturbing. This color is like lack of light. Stuff to be found. So those guys are highlighted red. These ones are not. Oh, whoa, look at the ceiling. Definitely supposed to be going there, I suppose. Oof. Scary darkness. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem, and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife, one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says lots of curse words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. Upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Donnie Barr. That's weird. This extra thing over here. Some memories. Trench, dead letter approval. Whoa, I just broke that desk. Oh, here comes the thing. What the fuck is that shit? Oh shit, there's a bunch of them. Ah! Spooky bullshit. That's one cool thing I love about Call of Duty. Like, just no fucking jump scares. You're just fucking competing. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Everyone's safety depends on you. That's funny. That's kind of dope. Let's go up there. Fuck off with all your spooky noises. Clearly needs to be. Any more baddies? Cleansing control point! Fighting my stick. There's no more sunlight coming. Cleanse southwest, gain access to fast travel sites throughout the whole house. Come up. Okay. Now. That doesn't do anything. How do you do that there? What the? Really? That was annoying. There we go. Ah, come on. Let's not get into a parkour dummy thing. Jeez Louise. Really? I want to get that thing up there. Ah! This shouldn't be that hard. Stairs should be easy. If this isn't freaking Solar Ash, or Jusant, or Cairn. Okay. Okay, I have so many weird things that I don't have access to yet. Federal Bureau of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections of related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is a perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranormal events, but even the erroneous ones might allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to ABs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. hit that thing. Like, look at the chair spin. That totally makes me think of... Where was it?
Communications. We're on the right track.
I kind of want to poke around dead letters more. What's up here? Ah.
Just look at it.
Check this shit out.
8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Yeah, baby!
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
I physically held
This is not the disk,
floppy
of course,
disks
but
that big.
One exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
That's from like early days. Do I get to keep that? That TV is bulletproof. Computers are not bulletproof. That's dope. I like the effect on it. Now we could push on. So I think it was about this game. I was poking around, like, you know, looking for stuff and asking questions about this game, and I came across an entry that was like, how long does this game take to play? And I can't remember the numbers yet, but it said like some like really short amount of time. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot at the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Oh, good. We did got the flop disk.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Technology in the 80s. Can't find your office? Watch your step. I haven't yet seen... I've seen, like, some things move around, but it hasn't been that confusing. Boyd, modern technology. Interesting. What about that?
Stepping to the SBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but don't touch, and don't dream much. Let's join the treasure keys. Let's join the treasure keys.
Oh, there's more!
Hey, Meg, what's
Why is there
wrong?
creepy puppeteering thing?
Mom's dead.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened? I don't know. He blacked it out.
says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Whoa! Whoa! That is the stuff of nightmares! Ah! Why? Why was there a little kid video show like that? What's going on? Am I supposed to be blowing more things up with my superpowers that I'm not using very much? Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Fairly certain we already looked on both things. Are you looking at this one? Right. Okay, so the little blue dots are health, and I don't need them when my health is full. We're supposed to push onto the communication. Up, and then across the thing. Which means, of course, I'm gonna fuck around and go everywhere but up. Let's say hi and welcome to the new people. Your first aiders are... Don't bring dogs into the office, some of us have allergies.
You gave us all permission for your regulations.
What the fuck was that? Oh, any spooky sounds over here. What the fuck is that shit? I don't want to shoot him. Wrong one. No. Where's my map? Oh, this one. I think I was supposed to go upstairs. Let's go back. Cameras. There's a room here. I don't know how weird the room shifting is going to get, but there have been a couple instances, like when you first walk in, the painting of the janitor is replaced by the refrigerator, the elevator, and you like come around full circle. Internet usage rules. Internet is not for social media use. No FBC materials of any kind can be scanned or uploaded. FBC email addresses are for work-related correspondence only. Level 5 clearance required to access the internet. Cubicle's BlackRock shell gets damaged, vacated immediately. And alert Mr. Thomas. If you notice any text in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately and alert Mr. Thomas. Do not connect internal comm devices to the network. Printer is for communication departments use only. Altered items are forbidden in the cubicles. Notify security of any breaches immediately. They may require internal locking. Whoa. That thing just fell. This game is super weird. This didn't go where I thought it would. What the fuck is that? Okay, it's definitely not gonna let me through. That's a dead end. This room's empty. I mean, there weren't scary monster noises going on. Reading material. Book Club Samson. This guy.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss has latched onto it. I need to get ready.
Okay. Ah! How do I get to it? There you are. Whew.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Hold right to grab highlighted objects. Oh wow. Oh, it's tab. This is cool.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Where are they? Oh! Oh, I hurt myself so bad right there. That was brutal. Just gonna chill here. There's no like... Oh! What was that? What happened? That was fun and weird and crazy. The number above an enemy seems to be higher, must pose a higher threat. Okay. Where are we? Where are they going to reboot us to? Ah, damn it. Okay, now I gotta go back and find those things again. That's annoying.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA.
Oh.
Goes to Soviet use.
Do we already have all this?
Of course, but
Yeah, we already got them. Okay. So that's cool. We don't have to find them again. Yikes. Ah! Whoa! Okay, so now I have the power ahead of the moment that I would have gotten it. That's not true. Somebody already got it. this thing. Ugh. This thing is extra fun.
Under the conceptual
Okay, crazy, because this is the room that I was in when I died. What am I doing? Where am I? That's probably the right direction. That was an empty room, but let's go check it. Yeah, I already got the stuff. Something going on over here. What's that? This still don't have. And we're up here to. That's how we approach this guy. Is there anything else over here that we need to? What the fuck is this? Oh, we were already in this room. Oh, okay. I'm like, I guess I'm figuring out how to read the map still.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom. I wish they would shut up. Ah!
that without taking too much damage. Launch efficiency. Boost of recovery. I'm assuming at some point we're going to be able to unlock other bits of the loadout. It's Ranger. The Rangers are Burial's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their his-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat during response or threshold exploration. Threshold exploration? What is that? Including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. His Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranormal abilities beyond being protected by shielding of dense his resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training these Rangers are capable of applying their situation, it is feasible to consider their human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is it he's able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Oh my god, that is so annoying. I'm getting it wrong.
You are the one who's baby. Just classic so safe and nothing to worry about. Funny. You came and we let you in. You always been here.
The things they say, if you're like paying attention, are like mildly creepy in and of themselves. Never mind the sound effect. That's back to the cafeteria. We don't want to go there. It has to be this way.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Finally. There we go.
This must open the door.
I'm claiming a new control point. Mail room. Okay. What's happening though? Because like shelter area this way. These rooms, restrooms. Dark restrooms. Are you kidding me? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't go to that door that I got through. Oh Although I think I now have a key to any door, maybe? Mail room. There we go. There's probably a lot more to explore. Spooky!
They can fly now.
Ah, snap! Oh, brutal! Okay. Defeat his corrupted blah blah blah. Now, another question is, do I have to go this direction, or is there another path? Hello, viewers. We are exploring the very confusing and very disturbing and about as horrific as I care to get game by the name of whatever this is called. We were here. This is the... How come this doesn't have a wardrobe change thing? Get it. Okay, go ahead and, for funsies, close this.
The word that
Oh, look, a little toilet thing they built some privacy for. Okay, that was annoying.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmic. You're listening to...
Okay. America Overnight.
America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy. Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con. I was in room 47. The night manager in the visitor program insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body in there was discovered
Mail room's downstairs. Schematics. Wait, I just came this way. This way. Right, okay. Mail room. I am very curious. Oh, it's come full circle. Alright. Well, friends. I don't know if I'm ready to take on this baddie over here, but I'll give it a try. At least we've unlocked this thing. And we have the key now. Right? Weapons mods. Exclusive to shatter. Weapon armor damage. Damage against enemy armor. Exclusive to spin grip shatter piece. Reload speed 12%. I think we want armor.
Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, no one else believes you. We do.
Okay, so this is the thing, and this is the mailroom. Got my key.
They can fly now. Great.
Yikes! Oh, brutal! I wonder if I'm just gonna run past him. We're gonna try that next. One last try. And we're gonna run right past that guy. I think that's what we're gonna try and do. Because he's definitely like... too badass for me.
They can fly now. Great.
Oof. Ah! There's not running past him. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Because obviously this is gonna be a challenging obstacle. I'm gonna have to freaking work my way through it. And maybe retracing my steps wouldn't hurt. We now have a spot right here next to the mailroom. It's unlocked. We should be able to fast travel back and forth to it. So I would like to go. How do I? No. Central Executive. We're gonna travel back over here and then just go talk to what's her name to see if the fact that all this has happened means anything to her. And then we'll travel back to this location and save out. Because I'm not going to beat this right now. And I need to maybe even do a little research as to, like, what the F. Outfit situation is still here. Defeat his corrupted Tomasai. Maybe she'll have some information for me.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Okay. Well, you have nothing to say then.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Okay. Well, that kind of I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain that I'm supposed to go through the mailroom to go up that, and then like on the map, if you go across the mailroom that way and then you go down, because I'm supposed to go end up at this thing. But doesn't it look like right here, like I could be able to get around it? Wait, you know what? Now I'm really curious if there's a way back and around. Okay. Can I open this now? Clearance level 4. But didn't I? Doesn't it look... Wait a minute. Is this the judge's office? Doesn't it look like there should be a door straight back through there? Through here? Yup! What? What? Why? Why is his body gone? That doesn't make any sense. Interesting. This definitely feels like there's a secret passageway through here, and I am just not allowed to open it yet. Because stuff. That's one of those weird light chimneys. Okay. I do have clearance here now where I didn't used to. Did not open that door. Agent death notification. Federal Bureau of Control. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. Oh! While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. Sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray. Okay, so that's interesting. Now that all these things are highlightable, I want to, like, use them. What the? That's me! That's us! Turn around. Wait, come here. And also now the coffee mug is upside down again. I just did a thing. Stop it. Just right. There it is. No, wait. She got a weird... There. I can't go up and down. Like, hang on a second. What? That's hilarious. I wish, okay, I don't want this to be Call of Duty, I don't Call of Duty this, but I wish Call of Duty had some of that going on with it. But I also get why it doesn't, because this game's solo player, and there aren't other people running around doing a million other things just like it. Fuck! Director J.C. Faden. You guys, that's effing crazy. Oh, that's perfect. Like, when did that happen? How did I not notice that? Oldest house, discovered August 4th, 1964. Oh, that's fascinating. Like, the physics on the objects getting shot. Not all of them are great, but some of them. Come on, right in the center. Ah. Not really, but. Executive Affairs, Central Executive. Oh yeah, we never did come back and see what the fuck. Oh, stuff! Something I didn't see before. Oh no, we did see this somewhere before. It's interesting. Whoa! It's too weird! Like, that's some silly, simple, crazy shit. Like, that believably looks like a hole. It's kind of hilarious. Where am I? I want to go back to the director. Or does the room's ingredients change? Oh, those will blow up. You know? Everything. There's some areas where your gun just gets taken away. This is curious enough. Whoa, what? Riddance from 4. We checked the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Oh, yeah, we've already spread that one before. Examination of paranatural topics. Objects in the power and their para utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the redacted object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve throw distance of redacted. See Darling presentation 11:15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed by some, redacted, that something exists within the body that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering the request. At some point, clearance level 1. I don't understand what these are. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something with them later. Or what?
We build
What happened here? Well, oh well, friends. Okay, we are going to park it up by the mailroom and call it a day. It's been a long day. We had crazy sessions today. If you haven't caught up with them, please do swing by the video on demand shelf and check them out. What I want to do is like backtrack and find things I didn't unlock with my clearance. Although, is clearance 1 like very low or very high? I have no idea. I don't want to try this again until I like had a moment to like maybe research what I'm supposed to do exactly, how I'm supposed to do it. I'm not against using tutorials and whatnot, but I will first try really hard to let's try one last time. We'll try really hard to like get through it without looking things up, and then I will just start looking things up.
They can fly now.
Okay. It seems like he just dodges everything you throw at him. So I don't know if it's a combination of like throwing and shooting or what, but or if I'm supposed to blow something up in his vicinity. I don't know. And I can't figure it out. My brain is too tired. I'm just gonna look in the room. I don't want to actually walk in there and trigger it again. So how come I can't just go around? I want to just go around. Nope, can't do it. At least up this way. Not the other way either, because it like loops back on itself. This is one weird thing about this place, is that like it has a tendency to loop back on itself a lot. Okay. I never went to pneumatics. Or did I? Did I clear that out? I don't know. The boardroom is where what's his name is sitting. Okay. That's a save right there. No, I didn't mean to do a clip. Alright, friends. This has been wild. This has been fun. It's been a long, crazy day. Thank you for joining me and enjoying the madness with me. Hopefully, we will get a solid answer to this extended bundle thing soon, because it just doesn't make sense the way it's set up. Because it's supposed to be the Ultimate Edition, and it seems like it's the Ultimate Edition, but then when installed, the Xbox dashboard says, nope, it's the regular Xbox One edition that has the bundle. So I don't know if the Xbox One bundle, I wonder if the last gen version, the one we're playing right now, already, even though it isn't called the Ultimate Edition, it doesn't make sense though, because it's not like, I don't know. We've rambled on and along about it enough already, and my brain is shutting down. So I'm gonna go catch some Z's. Be good human beings to each other out there in the real world as well as in the game lobbies. And if you're a big fan of this game and you can answer the question about the bundles and the editions, please do not hesitate to drop me a thing somewhere. Peace out, friends. Oh, we got a little DJ Zed music playing already? Alrighty then, I'm going to sign on out. Okay. The creepy sounds in there are just creepy enough. Oh, I put it on this thing. I put it on the iPad, but the iPad was not plugged in. So you were staring at a blank screen. Peace out, yo!